Christmas tree, a bell on a string like the one in Polar Express, some tissue stuffing paper, and a special holiday scented soap bottle. Makes great sounds. Okay, first we have the Santa hat. Santa hat. It says Merry Christmas. Very cool sound. I wonder what it sounds like brushing on the mic. It sounds pretty cool. Alright. Next, let's do the tissue paper. Tissue paper. Alright, use the tissue paper. Sounds pretty neat. Reminds me of like unwrapping presents or wrapping presents and whatnot. Makes me think about, whatever you celebrate around the holidays. What is that? What do you do? Have any holiday traditions? You like to get together and decorate a tree? Get together with your friends or family or loved ones, or share stories. Have all the little space beans wake you up on Christmas morning and their smiles as they open their gifts, thoughtfully given to them by people. What is yours, I wonder? Or maybe you spend your holidays alone. Not that that's bad. I've spent many holidays alone myself. It can be a great time for reflection and an exciting time to look forward to a whole new year of opportunities, which can be really cool. For me, I have an interesting holiday tradition with my family. that's kind of the same, honestly, from Thanksgiving, you know, turkey, ham, all the casseroles and whatever. The traditional stuff, in America at least. And so, every year, for many years, including this year, my sibling would travel to see family in a different part of the country, and it would just be myself and my parent. And sometimes my parents still had to work on holidays, so it'd kind of be a little lonely, to be honest. And she'd let me open one present early, and then one day, when I was much littler, my parents suggested, she said, "Hey, Progentaru," not really, they use my real name, but they said, "Why don't I make your favorite food, tacos, for dinner? We'll have a taco dinner, and then I'll get my mind off of missing my sibling," which is very sweet, honestly. And you know what's funny? Ever since then, we turned it into a family tradition, and if we're all able to get together on or around Christmas, we all have a taco dinner together every year, including this year. I actually just went today to get the old El Paso taco dinner kits from BJ's Wholesale Club. So, definitely gonna be fun. You hear that? Oh, what's that? It's the ornament. That's next. And real quick, before I start playing with this ornament trigger, I wanted to thank you all so much for watching. If you're enjoying, please give it a like. Subscribe to the channel for more. And if you like, you can check out my Insta, where I just go and, post random stuff. So, and here I've got a gold plastic ornament. And that little bit of sound you hear is the hook that goes on top. this is one of my non-glass ones. And I'll tell you something. Do not give this clumsy Progentaru glass if you can help it. Not a good idea. Oh my goodness. Half of my dishes and plates and cups and everything are plastic. Not that I use those for reheating, but so I don't break them. Okay. Next, let's do the bell. Okay. This is a wonderful little bell. A jingle bell, if you will. And it reminds me a lot of one of my favorite movies slash books. Both are good. From childhood. Polar Express. And if you're familiar with the story, you'll know that there is a magical bell that only rings for those that still believe. So my question for you, and you can put your answer in the comments, is do you still believe? Do you hear the bell? Do you know about the magic of Christmas? Okay, I'm gonna mute the bell a little bit. Hold on to it. Tap it. And I wanted to mention that, now I'm not really religious. I celebrate Christmas, just, I don't know, because it's what we do. It's more about family and stuff, but that's cool if you do celebrate, Jesus and whatever, all that stuff. But, I think it's interesting, something about the holidays brings something out in people. Some people become more nice and are willing to kind of do extra for others, at least from some encounters I've had. I know I always have an opportunity each year, and I have no explanation for why this is, but there's always someone I'm able to help out around holidays. I try and, if someone has some groceries that, maybe looks like they need some help paying for it, I'll take care of it. Or this year there was this differently abled gentleman behind me when I was shopping for some stuff. And we were all waiting in line for a while for the register, and I noticed, he might have been hard for him to put his stuff up on there, and he looked awful tired. So I asked if it would be okay if I gave him my hand. And he was really happy to have the hand, and I struck up a conversation with him. He's a really cool guy. But that was cool. I was able to help someone out. I know plenty of people have helped me out. I didn't do that for any reason other than just, wanting to be helped. I try and do that in my everyday life anyways if I can. If I can hold the door for someone or just give them a smile or make them laugh if it looks like they're having a hard day. I think we all ought to strive for that, right? But, yeah. Okay, that's the end of the bell there. It's gonna jingle all the way back to where it came from. Over here. Okay, lastly, we have the hand soap dispenser. My sister actually got this on sale from Bath and Body Works. Bath and Body Works. Not sponsored. It's called Vanilla Bean Noel. And I really wish you could smell it through the microphone. But it does make some cool sounds for tapping. And I just realized it's slippery because there's soap on it. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna try not to drop it. I'll put some in my hand. Okay, that's all I'm gonna put in my hand. I don't want to waste it. It smells so good. Oh, listen, it kind of bubbles here. Okay, now my hands smell like vanilla. Very cool. Well, whenever you celebrate, or even if you don't, this holiday season, I celebrate every one of you, all my space beans and new viewers. I appreciate every one of you for taking the time to spend on my channel and watching some of the content I create. I appreciate it more than you know, and I hope that it helps you relax and sleep, and it brings you peace. Merry Christmas to you if you celebrated. Happy holidays. And I hope every single one of you sleep